that right? Right?
You're
that
on
right?
live right now.
It's right, though, right?
You are on live
Okay,
right now,
as I'm
both
talking
on
to
the
you.
radio and on camera. 102.3 XLC.
I'm
Wes and Leah.
Right.
Right. Kimberly from Authentique filling in for Leah. That's who's going, right? Right?
Right.
Yes,
Right.
You can see us live. You can hear us live. All of that is live. All the things we learned today brought to you by Dryer Vent Wizard of Lake Forest in Gurnee to avoid potential fire hazards. Schedule an appointment today. Dryer Vent Wizard of LakeForest.com. Kimberly, what did you learn today?
Well, since I've never had this vantage point here in the studio, I've always been across the hall. I learned today that there are a lot of motorized vehicles that go by the window here at Gurnee Mall at the G Spot.
So it's Gurnee Mills. Don't say mall.
Oh,
You get in trouble for saying mall. It's just Gurnee Mills.
It's just Gurnee Mills.
That being said, did you watch them? Because that's the security, and they are unbelievable on those things because they fly.
Well, not
the segways.
Just, not
Yeah.
just the segways,
Oh, but
though.
the
Did you
maintenance
see
guys?
that other like orange thing go
yeah.
by? And then there was a white thing that went by. There were like 4 motorized things that went by the window.
And sometimes the big scissor lifts will just go by because they're changing light bulbs. Yeah, no, you don't see anybody. You just see things going by you.
Yeah. There's like a lot of motorized things.
There are. And the scooter guys, but if you watch the security guys on the segways, the one guy's amazing. He can text and ride that thing. He does. He does it all the time. And I'm like, how do you not wipe out on that thing texting and
never once?
They do go really fast,
They
but
fly,
also like where are they flying to? Because
it's a big mall.
It's not a mall. I thought you couldn't say mall.
It is a mall. You can't call it.
Oh,
mall.
got it. Okay.
It'd be like calling your store Authentique Gifts Store. They say it's
really?
an obvious.
Is it like
it's
that,
obviously it's a
though?
mall. Yes.
Is it like that though?
You take it up with Gurnee Mills. This is not my fight. I'm just telling you what Gurnee Mills tells us we can and can't say.
Well, I guess that's the second thing I learned. It's not Gurnee Mills Mall. It's Gurnee Mills.
Yes.
With a lot of motorized vehicles, and nobody's even in here because it's not even open yet.
It will be open in T-minus 8 minutes. Oh no, wait, I'm sorry, hour and 8 minutes.
Yes.
10 o'clock.
Yes,
10 o'clock.
So that's what I learned today from this vantage point.
It's funny. If I leave through the actual mall doors out there instead of going the back way out the station, there's people sitting outside. And the second I push that door open,
they grab it.
They jump up and grab the door.
Because they want to come in and mall.
Oh, yeah. And security loves that too, because then they come in here early.
Right. It's my fault.
And then sometimes they just leave their stuff out here, which I'm like, you are in a very public place. Why would you just leave your jackets hanging out there? I'm not going to be your security. That jacket goes missing, dude. I am not running out and stopping them from taking your jacket. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know where the lost and found is either, by the way.
I don't either.
It would be like 4 miles to find it. It's a long walk.
No, the I assume it's going to be by the operations offices, which are only about 100 yards from here.
Again, unfamiliar with
surprised they're not
the
down here
map.
snapping at me yet for you calling it a mall.
There you go.
Just
You're
kidding.
gonna come in and yell at me. I'm gonna get yelled at.
Speaking of getting snapped at, I have 2. Never call Kimberly Kim.
Good job.
It took me 2 days to learn it, but now I know it. Also,
You've known me for more than 2 days.
I know, but I usually just email you things.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
See, I think women are opposite of men on that, by the way. Because I hate when people call me Wesley, but you want to go by Kimberly. I feel like guys always want to shorten their name.
Right. I don't want to be called Timothy or Timmy.
Right.
Well,
Yeah,
Timmy
Wesley-
was fine when I was like 10 or younger.
Wesley or Wessie has always been my same thing. Like, please don't call me that. I'm
Right.
Yeah.
My wife said that the other day. I was walking out of the bedroom. She goes, Timmy? And I'm
Oh,
like,
boy.
first of all, don't call me Timmy. Like, we've only been together 21 years. Please don't.
You can call me Tim or Daddy.
Right.
Otherwise, nothing.
Call me daddy.
Big daddy.
Yeah.
So
Who's
what
your
I
daddy?
so what I learned was that the astronauts on Apollo 11 couldn't get life insurance because
Really?
nobody thought they were going to survive. So the life insurance companies wouldn't give them life insurance. So what they did was the 3 of them signed a bunch of postcards, like picture postcards, for their families to sell because they figured if they died, that the postcards would actually be worth more if they sold them than if they lived.
Huh.
It's a pretty nifty way of coming
smart.
up with the money, right?
That is
It's pretty
smart.
smart.
Yeah.
Good for them. Way to be outside the box thinkers.
I like that
Yeah.
life insurance companies were stingy even back in the 60s.
Right.
You know, yeah, you guys ain't coming
you
How
back.
did you learn that today?
if
Is
you-
my how did you learn that?
I looked up Apollo 11 facts
If you think
that
about
I didn't
it, though,
know.
Oh, okay.
if you're an insurance company, I mean, the risk has got to be pretty
Oh, yeah,
high,
enormous. You're sitting on top of a nuclear bomb. Good luck,
Right.
buddy.
Yeah.
Right. So there's a man that says a flaming basketball fell from the sky and destroyed his house. So something we all have to worry about is flaming basketballs falling from the sky.
When
And
that happens.
this is the complete story, Tim. Like, you cover a lot of news stories each
Right.
and every day, right? Here's the whole
Right.
story. Authorities in Nevada County, California are investigating what started a fire shortly after a glowing object was seen falling from the sky in the area.
Wasn't a meteor.
Michelle Burr reports. That was it. That was
That's
the
it.
whole
That's
story.
the whole story.
But I watched the video and it looks a little bigger than a basketball, but it is coming out of the sky. I mean, it's a flaming ball of something and it hits this guy's house and completely destroys his house. It's just a ball of something and they came from the sky. It's got to be like a meteor, right? I mean,
Well, yeah.
You would
I
think
mean,
so.
you're in nowhere, Nevada County, California. I assume there's some weird stuff happening. So maybe we're testing things that
I
they
was
don't
just
want the
gonna
world to know
say,
about.
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I just put an FLA into the Google machine and it said flaming basketball destroys home.
Right.
So
Yep.
it's the first thing.
Yeah. Watch the video and you tell me what you think it is. too.
All right.
All right.
It happens time and time again.
Honey, another flaming basketball just crashed into our house.
Again?
Well, whenever a
Again?
flaming basketball crashes into your home, you're covered with Flaming Ballers Insurance.
But owning a home can be expensive, and the cost goes up even higher when a flaming basketball crashes into it.
Luckily, we have flaming ballers. When a flaming basketball crashes into our house and sets it on fire, we're covered each and every time. And we,
Uh-oh, honey, here comes another one.
thank goodness we have flaming ballers.
You could say that again. Flaming Ballers Insurance. Call now.
We're flaming ballers. Ball, flaming balls.